Good day Retro Gamers, welcome to another episode of Retro Game On. Today we take a look at WRC Arcade on the PlayStation 1 with the subheading FIA World Rally Championship. And yes, I know, I can't believe that was an R either. This was developed by UDS and released by SCEE, with release in Europe in 2002. I don't know if it ever made it to the Americas, but if not, they're missing out on a solid arcade rally game. Arcade is the core word there too. This is not a simulation rally game such as Colin McRae Rally. And this is the sort of rally game I usually like, and not because this is the best rally game ever either. This is an arcade racer, pure and simple, thrown together like a rally game. Usually not my cup of tea like with Top Gear Rally on the N64, but don't worry, I actually do like this game, so yeah, you don't need to dislike it. It's a solid title. It's one of those games you can just pick up and start playing, which is something I'm always a fan of. You may get a bit thrown off when you initially start as the controls are a bit slippery, but you come to realise that that's half the fun. The idea is to skid and drift around corners like in Ridge Racer, but all the cars handle differently, so you'll be sure to find something that suits your needs. The track's also quite self-contained like a normal racer too. You can't speed off into the bush like you can with some rally games, or fall off cliffs or embankments. There are plenty of different racing locations based around the world, and a gut full of licensed cars that drift out of control in. For example, there is the 2002 Mitsubishi Lancer. And Perth, Australia? Holy fuck! ...2002 Mitsubishi Lancer. Perth. Telstra. Lotto. Australia. Yeah. You see, going to the Rally Australia as it was called back then was a big thing for a pupus itself. The rally came right near my house and I was always keen to watch it. Unfortunately, the local government doesn't like to have fun, so it was canned in favour of a frisbee event. I shit you not. Either way, I went to the last one ever in 2006, and since then I've been trying to find as many rally games from that period as possible in the hope of finding a local track. Anyway, back to the review. Don't forget to enable autosave as it's not on by default, then it's off to the races. The game is split into 4 modes. There is a Super Special, which is a super lame name, but is more or less the careers mode. Time Trials, which is pretty self-explanatory, a multiplayer mode, and the main time waster of this game, Grid Race. Super Duper Special mode is split into 3 sections. Easy, medium, and hard. You only have access to easy mode at first, which requires you to gradually get from 8th position to 1st within 4 races. Once you do that, medium is unlocked where you do it all again except with more position and tracks, and then again more so for hard mode. Every time you attempt a mode you have to start from the first race and last position, so it may take a few tries, prolonging the gameplay. It isn't all that hard, but the real way to waste time and cut yourself off from society is the grid mode. Here represented with a grid. One side of the grid has all the cars in the game, and the other side all the tracks. There is only access to a certain amount of tracks at the start, and the idea is to complete each track with each car to earn points to unlock them all. The higher you finish, the more points you get. Sounds repetitive, I know, but each car handles so differently that each track is a new challenge depending on what you're driving. For example, the Lancer is definitely something you'll want to drive if you like drifting all over the place, or on a YouTube channel or retro gaming for that matter, while the Ford Focus is a lot easier to steer around corners if you don't want to drift. To be honest, I did get bored after a while and didn't unlock everything, but I can certainly see the appeal. I've never been the type of gamer to grind around and unlock everything, I just don't have the time. But for some gamers, I understand that's absolutely their definition of bliss. The music is the main letdown in this game, besides from the funky intro. Well, I don't know if it's funk, but whatever. The rest of the music is quite plain and repetitive. It wouldn't matter if there was a lot of plain music, but the fact that the same 3 songs play over and over and over, it does not score any points with me. Besides from the music, sound effects are neither here or there. One highlight though is the co-driver, who tells you what sort of corner obstruction is coming up. What he says is not really all that detailed, but it's a nice touch nonetheless. I don't remember ever seeing any of that sort of thing on any rally games before the PS2 or Xbox era. The graphics are very much in the same boat as the Italian job, which I reviewed not too long ago. Yeah, shit. Wow, I'm really throwing around links to my other videos today, aren't I? Sorry, chums. Anyway, what I mean by that is since they were both released right at the end of the PS1's life, the graphics are drawing on the full potential of the hardware. All the roadside advertising is clear, crisp and readable, which I'm sure was an advertiser's wet dream for such old hardware. Each environment is full of its own models and textures, along with nice effects such as how the dust, mud and snow react to the vehicles and other debris. If you're into races or even simulation rally games, then this is a game I could easily recommend. There are plenty of modes to keep you occupied, which gives this game a long time span. There's plenty of replayability in this game. I picked it up for quite a cheap price and it's very easy to find, so why not, eh? It's fun and cheap, and those are the two big yeses when it comes to retro gaming. Whoa, hey! Here I am again in voice form! Hope you enjoyed the video, because I had a blast making it. Here on this page I've so kindly left some links that you can check out if you want. Probably most importantly is that subscribe button. Click that and all my videos will automatically come up on your feed, which I usually release once a week. If you're also for convenience, I have a Facebook page where all my updates relating to this channel and my blog are posted. You don't even need to lift a finger, I'll do all the hard work. Unfortunately you can't click directly in the video as YouTube doesn't see Facebook as a website. Oh well. The link is right there and clickable in the information box thing. Talking about my blog, there is a clickable link to that where you can see what I get up to within the hobby. Lastly, there are some links to my two previous reviews. One I liked, but one I didn't like so much, so you better watch both to find out which. That's enough self-promotion for today though. Thank you kindly for watching, and I'll catch you next time.